Gemini. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Gemini Tarot reading. Gemini Love Tarot reading. Gemini Love Reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Gemini love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self, a reading where we are going into their feelings for you, what's on their mind. Is there something you need to know or that you don't see coming? Is anyone making a move? Gemini, you will find all the playlists linked below in the description of today's video, including your Gemini zodiac readings and, of course, all 12 zodiac signs. If you are looking for all signs, tarot readings, collective love readings, or twin flame readings, if you're on a twin flame journey, they are also below, as well as here at the Tarot Closet on the playlist tab. So feel free to explore if you're inspired to do so. Let's take a look at the energy that's coming in, Gemini. Oh, wow. Well, it's the Magician. Your energy is here. Also Virgo. You both share Mercury, the ruling planet, as above, so below. It's coming here with the King of Wands. So somebody's getting ready to make a move here. Taking some action. Finally, what? Well, the Magician is connected to the solar plexus chakra I do, the throat chakra I speak. This is the Magician who has access to all the elements, who gets pretty focused and makes it happen, manifesting in action here, turning visions into reality. What inspired action are they taking? Well, look at this. It's here with the King of Wands, somebody who's feeling brave, who's courageous. Maybe they're getting over some fear that's been going on. I think that for one, there is some kind of apologetic energy, like a making peace kind of energy that's here. And I'm wondering what else. It's a pretty grandiose entrance here with our King of Wands. And our Magician today is a swan inside this top hat. Of course, this is around new beginnings, somebody who's taking an opportunity. And, if you've been with me at the Tarot Closet for a while, or if you haven't, it's a very big part of my readings, the swan connecting to soul connections. We have our swan here at the table, and we have another one here coming in. And this is definitely soulmate energy. So let's see what this means, Gemini. Thank you again for joining me. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. Oh, look. Yeah, somebody's getting the strength, quite literally, to come in here. So welcome again, is what I wanted to say. Remember, you're here when you're meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading, so always take what resonates and let the rest go. We have the World card coming in. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy coming here with the Strength card. Leo energy. Somebody is literally getting over some pride, some ego, some fear, and coming in here, you could say it's time. So what is going on? Why? What are they communicating about? Well, there's a life-changing energy here with the World card. It's the last major arcana before you go into the Fool. It's completion, a cycle. Has somebody figured some things out? Are some obstacles being cleared? Karmic debts paid? This is a divine number, divine timing. The soulmate energy, again, is really strong. In fact, I wanted to say that I'm also feeling a very strong connection between you. A lot of chemistry, but this person definitely has, I don't know if they've been holding back just around fear of intimacy or for something going on, obviously with the communication, or if that's what they're getting. What are they getting the strength here to do? Because we saw that in the King of Wands and the Magician. I think it's to communicate, but the question is around what? Because this is a life-changing energy, and their Magician is back, okay? So we saw it coming in the upright, and we see the current energy now. This is, you could say, unfulfilled potential. Somebody's been well, I feel like afraid of some kind of next level energy, some kind of life-changing energy. So we're going to move forward here, but I tell you, it's definitely around the World card. And that can be around big things like life-changing decisions, like a move toward more commitment, including decisions like marriage or next level, family energy. You know, what is that? Because it's really clear the no contact, no communication and or in separation energy here is a lot around this person. It's sort of like, well, it's unfulfilled potential. It's kind of like they had the chance, they threw it away, afraid of all the feelings, because that's also here. It's somebody who's almost overwhelmed by the intensity. Are they coming out of that energy of being afraid of commitment? What is it? You know, because the World card is here, okay? And the Fool, 3 of Cups in reverse. So it's around communication. But what exactly? And I gotta say, this is where it is going. Yeah, your World card is wanting to be your overall energy today, Gemini. Is somebody finally making some life-changing decisions? It sure looks like it. What exactly is that around? I'll tell you what, to begin with, it's around the communication. We saw them coming in, finally, to communicate. The King of Wands and the Magician, like literally getting the courage, and you can see where they've been. The lack of that. The Magician here, the lack of the communication. This person kind of had a chance and they blew it, I guess you could say. And when you get out of the World card, you go into the Fool card for this new cycle. Part of the reason I feel that's in reverse, also catty corner with the 3 of Cups in reverse, Mercury and Cancer energy, is the lack of communication. This is somebody who has also been really careless, I want to say, with your emotions. It's a really strong validation for me here. And who also has not been communicating well or at all. So not responding to a message, or maybe kind of responding, but it's not really a response. Do you know what I mean? Look at this energy. So more Leo energy and Source right below our Strength card, getting over their pride, getting over their ego, because there's a lot of self-sabotage here. There's some fear here. To get into this new cycle, the Sun, really clear. Again, this Leo energy, our luminary, the Sun connected to the solar plexus chakra, I do. So bringing some things to light here, it's definitely somebody who has had a lot of trouble with communicating and is both getting ready to do that. Oh, look, and yeah, there's some commitment issues here. There's almost like a feeling, look, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn and Saturn. And this, obviously, this energy here we're going to look at in a minute is yours. It's almost like they're on top of the world here, you know? But this 2 of Pentacles energy is telling me that somebody is feeling overwhelmed around emotions and around next level. It's commitment issue energy. One of those pentacles is yours. What is the other one? Just total fear of commitment, because there's fear here in this Magician card. There's also fear around the communication. Although somebody here is getting in some balanced energy, they're moving toward that. The World card is connected to the root chakra. When that is centered, when that is balanced, when that is aligned, there is way less fear. Getting out of fear, getting out of ego, getting out of shadow and making moves. Like not being afraid of the future, not being afraid to possibly make an actual literal move, you could say, or a move toward you to communicate, toward commitment. Fear of commitment here is extremely strong. But this is also really strong that there is a new cycle here. We know that Magician incoming energy in the upright was here. We're seeing the Sun. We're seeing the World card. Justice. Oh, wow. Yeah, so there's more than that. This is somebody who also wants to make things right, the truth coming. I have to validate something here as well. It doesn't matter when you're here, but today's date, Gemini, the date of the playlist, Love Tarot All Signs readings, the one that was released the same day as this, might be yours. You might want to check it out. I'm going to point here. It might be yours. It might not be. If you want to open it and kind of save it for later, you'll know if this is your reading or not, because that's the other thing. It's some kind of truth that they've also been holding back. And I have to say, it could even be around some kind of situation, injustice that this person got into or was in, whether it's a karmic situation with people, perhaps I guess I'm getting a feeling of some vice energy, kind of like devil card energy, like overconsumption, or yeah, obviously possibly some legal issues. But somebody here has been avoiding telling you the truth. And there's some obstacles clearing around them. Exactly what they are isn't incredibly clear, but I kind of feel like it's just themselves. And they're getting ready to come here to communicate the truth, getting out of the Ten of Swords. Okay, that's where things have been. The Sun and Gemini energy. It's a validation of the no contact, no communication, and or in separation, but it's also a validation that you are coming out of this, out of this energy. Did this happen? Yeah. So that's interesting. The Eight of Pentacles came in, and it was actually coming in reverse, and it just went on the ground and flipped right over into the upright. The Sun and Virgo energy, details. We talked about the Virgo energy coming in, of course, with our Magician in the upright and the King of Wands. Virgo ruled by Mercury. So there are some, I guess you could say, logistics or some strategizing around this communication. And that's interesting. Devil in the details. In any case, this is somebody who is working on this communication, who's working on getting out of this no contact energy. It's really strong. What happened here? Obviously, there's fear around commitment, but there's a really strong energy around their communication issues. You can see the Page of Wands is in reverse. The King of Swords is here in the upright. There we go. This is your energy, Gemini and Mercury. And I want to tell you in this deck, if you've watched my readings before, you know there is a divine masculine and a divine feminine energy around many of the cards. The Wands, all of them, but including the King of Swords. And we have a feminine energy here today. There's like you can see it's a needle and thread, and there's light on here, which is shedding light, clarity, the Sun, a new cycle, communication. And this is that energy I was just feeling, somebody who's strategizing, who's thinking about what to say, how to say it, and I want to say how to get to you to communicate the truth here. What is this truth around? And what's going on with these commitment issues? Our Page of Wands here is in reverse. It's a really strong validation around kind of struggling with the movement and struggling with coming here with the truth. But they're definitely working on what to say again, how to say it, and how to come forward. If there is travel involved here, if somebody can travel, if there is a event or perhaps you can see each other, that's also here. Divine number, divine timing, literally, and it can be around actual travel. We can even be looking at really big travel, like across the world kind of travel, But it's obviously also about the communication that's coming in. This has been really super clear. Yeah, the Sun and the new cycle energy. What's coming to light here? Luminary energy, of course, in our Sun, and a new cycle, chance to work things out. Truth, things being revealed, what? The truth, justice, the Sun. It's just incredibly clear. And that's a sewing needle, which is a mending energy. That's, you can see that they've started to repair this dress. There's a lot of clarity here. That's what that is. It's light, it's a luminary, it's clarity. It also connects to the star energy. You can see on the top of the needle, it's also connecting to the star. And yeah, that's clarity and hope. More air energy. This is obviously your energy, Gemini, but that does connect me to Aquarius as well. And I want to say, you know, this Mercury energy, it's pretty darn strong. Your ruling planet of, you know, even just our Magician coming in the upright when your reading began, that this is what they're wanting to do. They want to communicate here, and it's somebody who's been avoiding the truth, who's been avoiding communicating. There is some fear around it. And it's obviously attached to some commitment issues, which could be some situations that are quite big that need to change, that are in the Justice energy, that are in the World card energy. That might be this other pentacle this person is struggling with. Again, it could be very simple, well, not simple, but just in the fact that they're getting into balance to make a move for a bigger commitment, you know, because this World card energy is life-changing energy, so it could be somebody's ready to make a move, like literal move, was ready for the next level of commitment, whether that's moving in or marriage or maybe something even larger. But again, it's also like this energy of communicating with you about this decision, like what's going on here, because what is that? It could be around other people, situations, again, karmic situations, jobs. The Knight of Wands is in reverse. This is definitely connected to today's Love Tarot. It's a really impulsive energy, and it's connecting to the Sun. You know, it's right here with our King of Swords. It's how, when, where, I guess you could say, around this communication. If you can see them, it's like they're just showing up, which can include some travel. Either way, it's hearing from them. It's probably when you're not expecting it and what you don't see coming kind of energy. And it's almost like for some of you, it may have been that it's been a long time, because we can see the ending here, you know, and the Fool in reverse, Aquarius and Uranus energy is telling me that this person has kind of not been around, I guess you could say. Yeah, look, here's the communication. It's delayed, but here it is. The Eight of Wands in reverse, Mercury and Sagittarius energy. This is so incredibly clear. So the message you were waiting for, the phone call, the email, or perhaps getting the courage, because it's getting the courage for that. And I don't know, we saw that in the King of Wands, but it also just has this feeling like I'm just going to go for it. And that's that Knight of Wands energy here in reverse, connected to the Sun. So there is a delay, but we also see that delay will be coming to an end. It's just not as fast as you would like it to be, probably not as fast as it should be. Is that it? The King of Pentacles is here. We have the King of Swords. We also have the feminine energy here. We saw the King of Wands. It was the masculine energy. Of course, the King of Pentacles is generally a divine masculine energy, but here in this card, it's kind of like a balance around it. Virgo ruled, again, by Mercury energy. So this is definitely somebody who's getting over some commitment issues. What are they? In this Two of Pentacles, they're coming here to communicate it, and they're making some really big life-changing decisions around it. Again, it could be travel literally to you to communicate, travel to you for more, because something's wanting to reveal. Oh, look what's coming in right below it. It's the Lovers. Yeah. This is pretty clear, Gemini. This is also your energy. Gemini, of course, Venus, the planet of love. Yeah, they love you. You love them too. And this is somebody who's definitely coming in here with some kind of movement in their life. Again, it could be physical, like literal moving, but ready to, like, getting out of this commitment issue energy, ready to talk, first of all. There's an honesty coming through. And this is somebody who, it's like they were either you were ready and they weren't, or you were available and they weren't. Maybe there's even a kind of like keep missing each other in that way. But this is somebody who clearly loves you and who is clearly making a move here. And the truth is they love you. In case you didn't know that, that's also being revealed. And maybe that's part of why they're afraid. I don't know. If they behaved in a way that was like showing that they didn't love you, you know, or they didn't actually say it, or yeah, just having commitment issues doesn't exactly feel like somebody loves you. So this energy here is just really strong. Here comes our King of Pentacles. Again, we saw the King of Wands and there's the King of Swords. So what they're communicating is clearly the truth and how they feel. The truth, I want to say, in what happened, and also coming in with some commitment, what's on their mind. All the fears around it, there's kind of a lot of energy around that, both some pride and some ego, and perhaps some other situations, whatever they may be, whether it's location, other things like work, maybe other people, romantic or otherwise. This is Archangel Raphael, the angel for healing what is broken. The Lover's card connected to the heart chakra. Archangel Raphael connected to the heart chakra. Also the throat chakra, I speak. I speak. I love you. I'm working on this, getting out of this no contact energy. Coming here. Again, I keep hearing this for somebody, it's like a literal. I'm working on coming. And that's really interesting, because, and that could be around travel is what I wanted to say, but also communicating. Really interesting too, because as I said, when the Eight of Pentacles came in, it was coming in reverse. The Sun in Virgo was putting the Sun in reverse and like details around that Virgo energy. Then it just flipped right over and said, no, I'm working on actually getting out of this. I'm working on coming here. This is commitment. And I want to tell you, this is also a decision, and it's between the two of you. So this communication that's going on, not only is there life-changing energy around this person, however they're getting to you, whether it's in a message or in person, but there's a life-changing decision here between the two of you. This is getting out of no contact, Gemini. This is definitely somebody who is either ready to make the move, literal move toward commitment, move toward next level what? Or is available. You know, it could be both. Somebody was ready and available, somebody wasn't. Five of Swords. Not loving that. There we go. The Six of Wands in reverse with the Four of Swords in reverse. That's interesting, because that's a really strong validation look also of, well, the thing about justice too is it's doing the right thing. You know, it's like making things right as well. And this Five of Swords, yeah, is telling me that there were some things, Venus and Aquarius energy, that were hurtful, the things that were said, and also things that weren't said. And look, this person is in shadow. There's like a kind of a broken energy around them too. And that is a shadow energy. It's the Swords. Conflicting energy, painful. So that's really some clarity, I feel, around why, part of the reason why there's a little bit of fear here, because of some things that were said and also not said. And that's a really strong validation also with the Six of Wands in reverse. Right here, look at this, with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Jupiter and Leo energy, and this is around what they want to say to you. This is around the communication. And if you can see them, it's literally around showing up to this event or walking up to you, you know. It's like a lack of confidence here. It's somebody, and also with the Eight of Wands, it's a really, really, really strong validation for me that they maybe write messages and they don't send them. They are deleting messages, or they've been holding back. It could even be for some of you, you've seen each other and they were holding back. And a really specific message that may not be for everybody, but somebody that maybe does overindulge a little bit. And that could have played a part, I guess you could say, in how you got here. Some things that were said, and also the lack of communication. Four of Swords in reverse. This person is getting anxious to get a move on and to get out of the Four of Swords energy, which is a validation for me of, more validation of the no contact, no communication, and or in separation. So whether you're completely out of contact or you're just kind of having some difficulties, it's Jupiter and Libra energy. And yeah, I mean, it's where you go. There's a lot of renewal energy there and just time. And it's coming here after what may have also been a really intense breakup or intense conversation. But it's in reverse, and this is somebody who's getting restless. Obviously, there's some love here, and there's some big life-changing decisions to make. The Ten of Wands, Jupiter and Sagittarius energy, getting out of this energy, getting into a new cycle. This is exhausting. It's stressful. It's 10 wands, it's like time to put them down. It's here with justice. So it's also this person getting out of their fear, getting out of their ego and coming here to make things right, to communicate the truth. So obviously some past energy, the truth that they love you, and the fact that I feel here, this is a decision. The Two of Pentacles in reverse, because it's somebody who's had trouble. It's an inability to commit energy. So whether that was around other contracts like work, location, people, or what, this is somebody who's either freed up or ready. That's just a very, very strong energy. They do not want to be in this kind of no contact energy anymore. Look. The Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. Really strong validation again if you can see each other at an event. It could be around like some kind of celebratory energy, but it is a reunion energy. This is sort of like they bought the ticket, they're making the plan. It's a coming together energy. It's teamwork. It's expansive. And it's a validation, perhaps again, of the actual travel. The Sun and Aries energy. And the wands, of course, are coming here in braided hair connected to this person, which is coming out of their crown chakra. So that's interesting. They're holding on to a boat. And that crown chakra energy, the spiritual aspect, I know, it's connecting us to the Fool. It's kind of like uprighting the Fool. It's connecting us to the Star, to Judgment. Getting ready to make a move, getting the confidence for that here in the Queen of Wands. And holding on to a ship too, which is around direction, which is around travel. And here's all this water energy, which is timing. This is a divine number, divine timing, but that's also a lot of emotional energy for that ship to move on. It's like they're getting restless. You're sick of waiting too. You're sick of waiting. I was hearing that as I was saying it. And the Queen of Wands here, I just want to say, the peacock feathers are around commitment. There's a dress of them. Dragonflies. New beginnings. Holding on to a sunflower, which leans toward the sun. They need each other. The sun is helping. Well, the sun is helping the sunflower grow and the abundance and all the seeds that it produces, And this queen is, getting the confidence and to get into this new cycle to work things out. And again, it might just be really impulsive how they either come to talk to you or see you or send this message, make this call, because it's been really clear that they have not been very confident and that there is some fear around it also because there was some, bad behavior, for lack of a better word. Let's call it what it is. Let's bring in some channeled oracle messages, some oracle cards. I'm not reading them in reverse. Gemini. This is feeling like a pretty big deal. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards, Aho. Oh, there it is. We're just talking about that, the star, Aquarius and Uranus energy. Fate, destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Stars, aligning energy. Aquarius, Uranus energy, renewal. Hope, clarity, that's been really clear, for lack of a better word. Also here in our King of Swords. And that divine feminine energy card, because again, there are two. So it's like the balance in the communication. It's time. They're ready. But it's also a very, it's a giving energy. It's reciprocity around the communication and the truth for sure. Stars aligning energy. And I want to tell you, there's a lot of healing energy here. And this is also affinity. This is somebody who is being pulled, you could say pulled in. It's that energy of all roads lead back to you. Oh, well, this isn't surprising at all. Look, union. We have the World card here, the Lover's card, the Sun, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Justice, the Eight of Pentacles, union, the Star. Yeah, this speaks for itself. That's just really, really, really clear. That's also what is here in the World card. This is union. So whether this is by a message first in our King of Swords, phone calls, emails, social media, SMS, or you can see this person and there's literal travel here. It's a life-changing energy, what's going on with them, and I feel like for the both of you. And the soulmate energy is off the charts. It's very, very clear. And as we saw with that magician coming in, it's kind of all, you could say, kicking off, or what's starting it is the communication, of this person needing to be the one who reaches out and makes things right. New beginnings. Look at the map here. So really strong validation of long distance or travel. And even if it's not that far, it's here. There's even post stamps, but look, it's a nest. It really connects strongly as well to the Empress. Fertility, new beginnings, those eggs hatching. Right here, with our Three of Wands, really connects to visually the cards, the World, the Three of Wands, new beginnings, and the Lovers here. The last two coming in are growth and creativity. So for me, this is a lot about like solving the issues which they're trying to do now. There's definitely a working things out energy. And it came through pretty strong, pretty early, that there are some logistics. So whether it's around logistics of how to communicate, how to write, how to call, talking to other people, or we're talking like getting on the road or getting in a plane, And that's also connecting us with the Magician card, which is, that energy of communication, but taking the inspired action. Getting creative and focused in solving the issues, working it out, making it through the labyrinth. You could see there are math problems like being solved here. And that's just connecting right here with the Ten of Wands. The Queen of Wands getting the confidence, the Star, it's time. And Justice, making a decision. Also that 11, a master number, new beginnings, coming together right here with union. And the last energy is growth, which also connects us with these with a new beginning, with the eggs. Again, with Empress energy, creation, new beginnings, the potential for growth, the Sun here, which we need for that as well. It's also an offer for me today, moving forward. And, as it is sometimes with flowers, they can be apologies. And there is one here. There's a whole lot more, but it's here. More importantly, we have that King of Pentacles who took that pentacle out of this Two of Pentacles in reverse and is getting out of their commitment issues. Whatever they've been struggling with, again, whether it's literal next level, a move, other things here, life-changing decisions, but things being able to grow. That pentacle with the Sun's help, of course. Wow. Gemini. Let's bring in some channeled love messages from their higher self. Actually, I think I want to bring in another deck. What do you want to say to your Gemini? Desire. So that's something that I feel like somebody's been holding back. I'm sorry I made you cry. Look at that right here with our Ten of Swords, your energy, Gemini, and also the Page of Wands in reverse, which is kind of an immature energy too. Around movement. So much regret. And right here with the Five of Swords. Also, again, that Strength card in reverse. It's discord, sabotage, you know? Things said, things not said. I'm sorry I ghosted you. So that's pretty validating as well. Please forgive me. Okay. And it's here with the messages, with the communication that they've been, they're definitely planning to make, but they've been afraid to make. They've been trying to get themselves in the position mentally, but also, I want to say again, possibly physically. My gosh, they are like taking over. My heart is broken. Who is that? Honestly, I just felt like if I could just read the deck to you, they would have liked that. I had to stop it. I'm sorry. My secret addiction is you. Okay. The truth, it kind of should be here with Justice. I wake up with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind. Right here with the Star. Right here with the World. Obviously in this nocturnal energy. Yes, I am thinking of you. Thinking of you. Yes, I'm thinking of you. It's almost like an answer to a question too. I am so sorry I lied to you. So there was some lying. That can always be by omission too, where somebody just doesn't say something, you know? They held back information. Did you notice I sent a message? Well, that's been really, really strong. With our Eight of Wands and our Six of Wands in reverse. I don't deserve you, but I want you. I read this too. I write messages that I never send. A lot of moving around here. There's a lot of energy coming in. I will always love you. Right here with our Lovers. Never doubt my love for you. Oh, okay, so I just moved the deck and look what's here. Never doubt my love for you. And look what just revealed itself. Soulmate. Gemini. This is pretty darn clear. Very, very, very validating strong soulmate energy. And also how this person sees you. This has hit me hard. So much regret. I have a confession to make right here with Justice. I wake with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind. I want to tell you the truth. I cannot stand not talking to you. So that's what they wanted to hear. Yeah, I want to be honest. I cannot stand not talking to you. I want to tell you the truth. Okay. So I want to bring in some little ones and some love notes. Then we're going to close your reading, Gemini. I dream of you. It's bringing in some moon energy, Pisces, but also you, Gemini, and Cancer. You are the love of my life. The truth. I want to tell you the truth. I'm sorry I lied to you. I have a confession to make. Justice. Never doubt my love for you. You are the love of my life. Right here on the Lover's card. And my world changed when I met you. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're done. Please never give up on us. Don't give up on us. I don't feel good enough for you. That came through. It's like an I don't deserve you, but I want you energy. I'm waiting for the right time. I really want to hold you. I still want you. It's here with I will always love you. Lover's card, you are the love of my life. Yes, I know you love me. Oh, wow. So you're answering that right away. I really want to see you. You are never far from my mind, and you are perfect. We'll take it. Okay, Let's bring in some love notes, Gemini. See what's going on here. Close your reading. Thank you again for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. I think of you all the time. I took you for granted. I took you for granted. So much regret is where that went. Do you think of me too? There was an I think of you here a couple of times, so I think the answer is yes. Gemini's person, I'm sorry. I am waiting for the right time. It's where it landed, right between that and I still want you. I miss you too. So is somebody responding to an I miss you? I was stupid, here with so much regret, and I took you for granted. I have so many regrets, so really strong validation. You mean a lot to me. Here with the Lover's card. I stare into your eyes in photos. That is Page of Swords energy. So if you are on social media, maybe even through friends and family, they're definitely looking. And even if you're not, they're looking at their phone or their computer. Like, where are these pictures? Where are these photos? Your last channeled love message. Message from their higher self. We were destined to meet. It's the star energy. Understanding the connection. Fate. Fated connection. Destinies intertwined. Definitely really strong soul connection energy here today. Gemini, wow, that reading was something else. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you being here, watching, sharing, liking the video if you liked the video, subscribing to the Tarot Closet if you want to see some more. There's a lot of various readings down in the description. There's a playlist also here at the Tarot Closet, so feel free to explore. Thank you again. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you light, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until then, bye, Gemini.